Hello, welcome to Threefold Talk.
Hey!
There is 4 of us so far tonight. There should be a 5th one. It should be a full crew on board, which
Woohoo!
been a while
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It has. Crazy.
I'm happy to see all of your faces on the same screen.
Me too. Me 3, 4, all of us.
4. I'll go 4.
Yes.
I'll go for 4. You got 3. I got 4.
I love that. All right, so 3.
Bringing up the rear, Aiel style. Wait, that did not work. I don't know what I just said.
The rear.
Take it back somehow. I don't know.
Fun. Welcome everybody to Threefold Talk. Welcome to everyone who has decided to join us because they don't want to have another Landfear discussion because they're Landfeared out, or they're like, yeah, that's cool, that's fun. So
all those people who contributed that conversation, shame on them.
I mean, there was a peak earlier this week when a member of Threefold Talk was on a Landfear episode. After that, it just kind of goes downhill. Obviously.
Are you kidding? Yeah. Did you not see the Chief Foldy? The Chief Foldy was on the show last night.
Yeah, that was the second best.
And he was representing.
That was the second best. Yeah. So after that, it's, as I said, like we've got Leigh-A.
So like as far as humps go, it's like one big boob is slightly larger than the other, but still a good girthy handful. Is that what you're saying? Like as long as there's like something to grip, both okay?
Yeah, we'll go with that. Cool. That sounds good.
We started strong and finished strong, and that's the most important thing.
There are some fun names in chat tonight, some new names. Thank you to Hybrid Havoc and Flamingo who have been doling out memberships. If you get a membership, that means you get a funky green name and you can post some special emojis in chat. But a couple of new names I've seen tonight. Patrick Lightbody. Have we seen Patrick before?
Yeah, we have. Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
We've never officially welcomed him.
That's a good point. So Patrick, and then we had. Now I'm Older Baron 2619 saying funky music.
It's good. I like
awesome.
it.
Yeah.
So that just reminded me, one of my coworkers, I told him today about the show, and he's like, oh my god, I'm totally going to tune in. So I'm just texting him now, like, we're live.
Maybe one of those people is your coworker.
I don't think either of them are. It's definitely not Patrick. So, his name is not Patrick.
Love that. So last week was we've done a few niche episodes recently. We had like a Star Trek one a while ago. Last week was a Ted Lasso sort of niche episode. How was that, ladies? Did you have fun?
I was actually just thinking how much fun I had doing that. And I've been coming up with other soccer cheers for different Watt characters in my head.
Give us more. Let me hear them.
All the soccer cheers now I know are kind of dirty, so.
I mean,
have you been on our show?
It's after 9 o'clock, so we are in the late night show territory.
They will stay in my
NSFW for real.
They'll stay in my head for a little bit longer, but yeah, it was literally like in the shower one day, just being like, Ale, 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 Ale. What character rhymes with Ale? I don't know. If the chat can think of one.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was a lot of fun last week. Thank you for covering me. I fully intended to be there, and then life decided it was not going to be a good thing for me. Although I did try to pop in to make one adjustment when I'd gone to bed, and apparently it put me straight on screen using the mobile app. So won't be doing that again. Thank God I didn't have the camera turned on.
That's hilarious.
That would have been quite hilarious. So, yeah.
No, Barside chats, no. We are not doing that shit.
What?
I will never wear green again.
Oh my gosh.
Put that up on the screen. If it's there, he'll remember.
Quick green screen Leigh's outfit into trolling.
Wow. Fucking damn it.
Oh, that is
you look
that
really
is something.
Good in green.
Yeah, I was gonna say that color is great on you.
It's really good.
And Kevin should do this for the rest of the show.
Aw, that's Kevin will be he'll be classy. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's the definition of what Kev does.
Well, I'm glad that everyone had a good time. Apparently, they said they missed Naked Rob last week. Who says I was naked just because I was in bed?
I don't understand.
Yeah, fair enough. Not been a heavy news week, folks, but there's a little bit out there. So we'll crack off with a quick Daily Veil, and hopefully Bain&Chiad will be here soon. There's been some tech issues. We've all had some bubble issues of Eagle so far tonight, or a couple of things here and there. So it's going to be a fun night, I think. But yeah, we'll have a bit of Daily Veil, and then we will get on with the rest of the show.
Get on.
Brothers and sisters,
it is time to cover up your face.
For the wheel of time has news, and we shall dance the spheres with it.
This is the Daily Veil.
That is such a cool intro.
His voice is so
I'm just like, yes!
Yes.
I love how much they put into that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Mel was feeling it in chat, like, spare brothers and sisters.
Maybe
I like
at
that.
WatCon I'll get them to say, like, if you guys want a particular line, I'll get them, like, live saying it. We could
Do it.
like, just on my, like, shitty phone camera thing. But I feel like I want to see his face and be like, this is the shit. I can't even do it.
I didn't think it would be possible to have more gravitas than the innkeeper saying butt rock, but Michael and Kate saying butt rock
Oh.
might.
Yeah.
Butt rock.
Oh, yeah.
I
That
mean,
would
there was a
be-
call for it, so
Yeah.
That would be really good.
yeah,
It would
I agree.
it would be also good if we got them saying not safe for wetlanders. That would be good.
I have a pencil. I have a pencil.
I need to start a spreadsheet and not the fun kind of sheet.
Excuse me. Spreadsheets are the fun kind of sheets. So, pencil, not thing. Butt rock.
This is going to be a chaos show with the five of us here. I love this. This is great fun. So it came out earlier today, folks. So if you remember, was it like a couple weeks ago, there was the whole keyboard thing with the Tweeter of Chaos and the fingers on keys and stuff, and we suspected San Diego Comic-Con from that. It wasn't fully confirmed, but today it is confirmed, folks, because on the Comic-Con schedule for San Diego, we actually now have the panel time has been dropped. So on July 20th at 2 p.m. Pacific time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, so a little bit before our regular show, they will be doing their Wheel of Time panel. There's no more detail than what you see on the screen right now. Okay, it just says the wheel continues to turn at Comic-Con as the cast of Prime Video's hit series The Wheel of Time gives a sneak peek into the highly anticipated second season, in addition to a discussion about how the show is bringing Robert Jordan's iconic book series from page to screen. They'll be revealing exclusive Season 2 content, as well as some other exciting surprises for attendees. Season 2 of The Wheel of Time will premiere on September 1st. So, yeah.
Cool.
How do we feel about this? Also, it is now officially a full show.
Full show!
Hi.
How did my computer screen just get so much prettier?
Oh, I know.
Stop it.
The bestest.
Yeah.
How are you, Bain&Chiad?
I'm a little bit. I've got you on the other screen here. I'm a little bit discombobulated. I'm trying to get my computer in order, but other than that, pretty good. It's good to see you all.
You got the wavy curly hair going tonight.
It's
I love
very
it.
nice.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's very humid here, and so it's doing its thing. I don't know.
That's
It looks
what
amazing.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
You all look
You guys all
amazing.
look amazing too.
The prettiest
Okay.
show in Twitter.
Prettiest show in the world, yeah.
Totally.
Yes. Full show, as Kev was saying. So,
Full show.
full show.
Time to do the full Monty because it's a full show.
Yeah, sure.
After
We're
show.
not in the sweat tent. We are not in the sweat tent. Not on this show. Not tonight. But maybe the next show.
Ah, boo.
Oh, Gnome Garden has a question for us in regards to the panel at San Diego Comic-Con. Wraith can't be there, apparently. I didn't realize this. I suppose that's
Because of the strike.
Because of the strike. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So who do you think will be there?
Aren't the actors all on strike now too?
Not yet. No,
Not
they
yet.
they pushed negotiations to July 12th. So they're going to continue negotiating. They took a break. So continuing negotiating as of July 12th. So they could end up being on strike and not being able to go to Comic-Con.
Strike because of the writer rules then?
The writer strike.
The Writers Guild? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So who could take Rafe's place?
I mean, no one really, but
Yeah.
I mean, if the actors can't go, maybe it'll just be but it would be like costume designers or directors.
That would be cool.
I would 100% watch an episode, watch a panel just of different directors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I know the Mandalorian behind the scenes, they have just the director sitting down, and one of the behind the scenes is strictly just the directors talking, and it is so fascinating. One of my favorite behind the scenes episodes that they have for the first season of The Mandalorian, and just and I do hope that Wheel of Time eventually gets there, where they're doing some of that big behind the scene content, where you get to hear all the things, not just the little 5-minute clips that we get.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
Go Brother thinks Sarah as a maybe.
I would think that Sarah would be in the Writers Guild, don't you think? I mean,
yeah, because
she's in the writers' room.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's in the. But I was thinking that it would be really great if it was a whole panel of Daniel Henney being super Midwestern at everybody and asking them how their flight was and if they have any pets and what's their favorite weather and all of the things that he always asks everybody.
That sounds great.
That'd be pretty funny. And then I guess my second choice after him, I think Rosamund Pike also asks really good questions when she's talking to other people.
So she actually hasn't been to any of the Comic-Cons yet. So she wasn't. I don't think she was at San Diego last year. She definitely wasn't at New York.
No.
She's got a very busy schedule.
Yeah.
So she's not her only.
And they're still technically filming, right? They're still filming.
This is true. Patrick suggested if no actors or writers go, it should be us.
Aww.
Happy.
Thank you.
Now, I would love to go San Diego. You just need to get me on an earlier flight because I would love to live stream this event and talk about it, even though we can't actually let it stream the panels typically, as far as I'm aware. In the past, they haven't, so I'm going to assume they won't again.
Live tweet. We can live tweet the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
with 5 of us there, we're going to cover most. We will just kind of somewhere between the 5 of us, you will get the entire script of what they said.
Yeah. But
all we're going to be doing is this.
You'd have to get me in an earlier flight because I'm actually flying during this panel to go visit Bain&Chiad. So I will not be reporting on this event, sadly, folks. And for some reason, my camera just turned off. I don't understand why that happened. So my
camera
turn
was very sad.
Yeah, camera was like, nope, this is not okay. So let me mess around with that for a minute. So yeah. I'm gonna hop out and hop back in. I think that.
Okay, bye. Also, Rob is going to visit you.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
In a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's so cool. How long is he staying? Is he staying
Wait,
through until September 1st through all of August?
No, just for a long weekend.
Oh,
okay. He's not pulling a Shelly and Cut then.
No,
I know.
No.
It's because they're not American and they can take long holidays.
Yeah. It's more just a quick visit to hold us over till Malkier-Con, and both of us can't really get a lot of time off of work, so it's just a quick little check-in, and then it'll only be a month till Malkier-Con after that.
That's not too
Oh my
bad.
gosh, that's coming up so fast.
I know, it's crazy.
And to be fair, I work when I'm in Australia.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah.
Not just vacation.
Sure.
Not just koalas and surfing.
Very curious. All of the pictures that you've shown us have been
partially just koalas and surfing. Oh, and the little cute, what's the little cute smiley ones?
The quokkas.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
You guys are not talking about wombats, so I don't understand anything you're saying.
Wombats are great too.
Wombats are also great. I've pet a baby wombat before.
You've had a baby wombat, or you've?
Pet.
Oh, pet.
Yeah. It was pretty adorable. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's one of those things. Like, those and the fairy penguins in Southern Australia were so cute that it actually made me cry.
What is a fairy penguin? And
You're like,
how do I pet one?
Yeah. The word fairy penguin seems like it would be really adorable.
If you ever go to Australia, you go to Phillip Island, and the penguins in the thousands like roll up on the shore. These teeny tiny little penguins like this big, and hundreds of them, sometimes 1,000, just like do their little waddle up to their nests at night. And it's like you're surrounded by these itty bitty penguins, and they are so cute. And it's unbelievable. And like, you're not allowed any lights because otherwise you blind them. And when you go, you have to check under your car to make sure there's not a little itty bitty penguin hiding under your car. They are so adorable.
I'm crying now thinking about it.
I literally cried. I went in 2005 with my friend to watch the penguins, and we were like crying because they were so. It's the only thing I've seen that's cuter is a video where they put the sloths in the pajamas because they have the eczema. It's like that level of cute.
Wow.
Welcome to the Wheel of Time show, where we talk about animals that make us cry.
Yeah. See, eels are sappy too.
Yeah.
We had a koala fundraiser.
Yeah,
we did. Yeah, we did have a koala fundraiser.
And did I hear you mention Malkier whilst I was having my technical difficulties?
Yes, whilst you were having your technical difficulties, I did mention that.
Well, thank you. That's good because I needed to remind folks that Malkier is coming up. We are working on having a live watch party because the episodes will be dropping prior, and obviously like the con happens during the season in effect. So here is your reminder, folks, that if you haven't got your ticket to Malkier already, you have just 42 days, 12 hours, 6 minutes, and like 19 seconds now. So, and 3 of the 5 members of Threefold Talk will be at Malkier. Myself, obviously, Bain&Chiad, and Roof Mistress Leigh-A will be there. So
as long as my passport gets here.
Be had.
As long as you bravely cross the ocean safely.
Well, that too.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
One problem at a time. I don't have to worry about the whole like ocean crossing if there is no passport.
That's true.
And if you've ever loved the chibis that go around on the social media pages everyone has, like we have, and many other people have, you will be able to come and actually meet the lady who creates those, because one of our special guests is actually going to be Memo, who is Art by Memo, and she will be there. She's going to host a chibi drawing class. She will be there selling her merchandise as a vendor, and just be all around enjoying the con as a fan as well, obviously. So, folks, if you haven't come before to a convention, you live in Europe, you want to have fun. My camera is losing its shit right now. I do not know why this is happening. I'm just gonna I don't even know what's going on. It's frozen in a half and half thing. So, I don't know what that is.
It's like too much handsome.
Yeah, I can't handle all of the hotness.
Yeah,
true.
Speaking of hotness, I learned something really strange about my part of the Threefold Land.
That it's hot?
Oh, no, that's not strange. What is slightly strange is that it's been epically hot here. It hasn't been this hot in almost 20 years as how hot it's been the last few months. So I learned that it's so hot that the tiny little flying drag cars that go around that suck your blood, it's too hot for them.
Wow.
I can finally come visit you now.
So there is a good thing to extreme heat. Because those little fuckers have been eating me alive the past couple of days.
Yeah.
I'm
severely allergic.
So if you would like to trade getting your blood
Got,
sucked
like, all itchy.
for constantly stepping outside and going, bloody hell, it's fucking hot. I mean, then come see me. You can also use my sauna.
Just to cool down.
Just to cool down. If you need it. But yeah.
Insane.
It's the craziest factoid that I saw the other day. Yeah.
I think it's like that in a lot of parts of the Threefold Land these days. I think like people are concerned about how hot it is right now.
Well, apparently the past 2 days have hit globally the highest average temperature, like cumulative highest temperature that we've ever had as long as humans have been recording temperature.
So if the entire world turns into the Threefold Land, we're going to have a lot of training we have to do, guys.
Yeah.
A lot of chop Aiel out there.
Everything
lot
will
of chop
change.
Aiel.
Yeah.
Lots of laps to be run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots more potential butt rocks under all of that scary wet stuff that's there now that could like all go away, and then we could like investigate.
Yep, so much green. I like how your Cadensor blends with your background today, Leigh-A.
Camouflage.
Camouflage.
Butt rock. Did we have a butt rock yet? I don't know.
We did. We missed
Oh, you
it.
did. Okay, I missed it.
I mean, we could have another one.
I mean, why not? I'm here now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Butt rock.
Extra long butt rock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's really good.
That's what happens when Rob is there.
Oh! Who did that?
Was that you, Mel, or was that me by accident?
No, that was you.
I didn't even mean to.
Hey, I ran my first show last week and I only accidentally restarted the intro and everything else was perfect.
That's pretty good.
I
caught myself.
You did really good.
Really fast.
And
So
you
seeing
did
him
stuff on the fly,
made me
pulling
feel
up
good.
pictures.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's true.
We're doing great at vamping, but I think
We
that's all
are.
the Daily Veil stuff done, isn't it?
I think we are.
There's not
Maybe
a
we
whole lot
should
else going on.
change the music.
We
Yeah.
can change the music.
It's a little bit more calming.
So do you know what occurred to me? We've never feared the spirit each other.
Ooh, maybe we should do that.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking if we got to kill some time while Rob's vamping, or I don't know if we can start our tier list without him. I don't know if you have that power.
And didn't we have another game we were going to play also?
So we could start the tier list without him. We did have another game, but I didn't actually upload the photos because I thought the tier list might take the whole time. So
No.
Yeah.
we could just start the
think it
tier
will.
list. I think it
Yeah,
might take
let's
a
just
while
start the tier
because.
list.
Okay, all right. Let me pull it up. Yeah, we got a lot of submissions. You all
Yeah,
basically.
thanks, everyone.
We were like, hey, give us some Wetlanders to rank as to whether they're the most Aiel or not. And you gave us every Wheel of Time character. So thank you for that.
All these came through, not surprised.
That's great.
They just handed us the stack of books and we're like, go.
Yeah. I'm happy to trash Wetlanders all night long. Totally fine.
Oh, for sure.
Yes,
Because we came up with a ranking system.
We did.
And
We did.
and we've got a lot of really good names to like compare it to so that you guys can understand like how the hierarchy of Aiel and yeah, it's perfect and no one ranks above me. So that's good.
I was actually thinking we needed like a Nakomi ranking, but
Ooh.
Nakomi is like independent of the charts.
God tier. God tier.
Yeah.
By the way, this is going to be full book spoiler, so anyone in the chat who is not aware of that, this we gonna spoil.
We're
Yeah.
kind of always that way, but
Yes. Full
Very
spoilers.
specifically this.
Definitely.
sometimes we're very nice to carry.
Yeah.
We do love when Carrie hangs out, but tonight is very safe.
Yes.
Not safe for carries. NSF.
I can't wait for like 2 or 3 years from now when people are going back and rewatching the episodes and they're like, who is this Carrie person? She's not in the
Carrie's
chat.
Have you guys
Carrie level
like,
spoilers.
Yes. Carrie is a spear sister in real life. She's training in all sorts of different hand-to-hand weapon combat. So
that's really cool.
she's very cool. Yay!
Yay!
Wait a minute.
Bob, discount furniture. Thanks, Bob.
Hey, Bob. Why is there
he does
Shadow
not-
on the list?
Not wanna
Why?
go away.
And he is not a wise one.
He's not. No. Okay.
Oh, thank
we'll
you,
just have to
Bob.
deal with Bob.
Get out of here,
No,
Bob.
I'd put Bob down in Dot
Nope.
Song, maybe.
Most of my furniture is from Bob, so thank you, Bob. You can be a stone dog. That's
That was much nicer than I was going to say.
Aw.
I'm just impressed you have non-IKEA furniture.
As I have my IKEA furniture
Well,
behind me.
my laptop is currently on my IKEA desk, so I do
And
have
mine
some.
too!
Oh yeah? Mine is an Alex. What is yours called?
I don't remember. I'm also sitting in the IKEA chair. So.
I just remembered
It's
Alex.
the table that like collapses, both folds collapse down, and then you've got the 3 drawers. So, because
Okay,
I have a tiny apartment, so everything needs to be multifunctional.
right. Definitely.
My IKEA bed goes up, it has storage underneath, goes down.
Oh, we have the
Also-
same bed.
Nice. Also, cats don't break their legs under that. So,
Yes.
which Paka did on the spring mattress, and didn't end out so well for her. But anyways, next, let's go to the tiers and not talk about cats breaking legs.
Well, Paka can be a stone dog because every time a stone dog does a high kick, they break their leg. That's pretty much how it goes.
I think we established today in our chat that injuries give you a bit of stone dog.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. So yeah, these are our tiers. Rather than the usual S, A, B, C, we decided to make Aiel levels. So our top tier is, of course, Wise One, because everyone defers to the Wise Ones. And second tier is Blacksmith. Third tier, Fardari Smai. Fourth is Stone Dog. Fifth is Shido. And sixth is Datsang. So those are our tiers, and you can help us decide which characters go where. No tier of Guy Shane. Sorry, loneliest Guy Shane. I think we did originally, when we were brainstorming, we had that, but then I don't know what
But it's
happened to
not,
it.
so Guy Shane is independent of this list because Guy Shane is just a condition you've been put in. It's not like an honor level.
Right.
So you
Any
are
of
meeting
these can be-
G. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll notice we also don't have Roof Mistress on this list.
Yeah.
I have just reorganized us so that we now sit as close as possible to the ranking that we have on screen. So
Oh, I love this. Beautiful.
I am fine with this order.
I mean, I'm feeling Groove Mistress goes somewhere between Wise One and Fardaris Mai. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Well, and to give a little behind the scenes discussion of how we were debating this, for the most part, we were all very much in line. And the conversation was Wise One versus Blacksmith. And from the books, we were saying a Roof Mistress does at times defer to blacksmiths.
Mhm.
There's no specific, and I think Bain&Chiad, you said that was from your notes that you have
From
the
Robert
library?
Jordan's notes. Yeah, it was just a very small sentence in the middle of the Aiel section that said roof mistresses will at times defer to a blacksmith. That's all it said.
And then the discussion that we continued to have was, we feel like Wise Ones would listen to the blacksmiths and the roof mistresses' input, but then because they do have that bigger picture, that they would take the input and then make decisions based off of that. So that's why we felt Wise Ones were the top. And then I think the rest of the tier is self-explanatory.
Yeah. So we decided we were not going to rank Tigraine and Egwene, didn't we? I think we
Yeah.
sort of said,
We did.
obviously, they are extremely Aiel. Another one that I wasn't sure we should include, but was suggested by another Turning podcast, I think it was. They suggested that we rank Rand. Should he be ranked as a Wetlander or not?
Maybe if we have time, save him for last.
We can
Can
save
we
him
put
for
a
last.
poll? Can we put a poll in the chat? I know they're
Ooh.
gonna
Okay.
Does
poll.
Rand count as a Wetlander?
Does Rand count as a Wetlander?
Yes,
and
no, or yes and maybe.
No, I got a better option.
Oh god.
I can't.
There are fireworks going off
There we go.
again.
So, also, there we go, folks. Get voting.
Oh, August. The
Yeah,
best
August
choice
always
of
has to
all.
be an option. Oh wait, do you know? Speaking of that, did anyone see what was it on Twitter? There was what was it? A Flickr thing, wasn't it? Let me go looking now.
Flickerverse.
Yes. Did anyone see that on Twitter?
That's
I
news.
did. I
Isn't
saw
that-
that,
isn't-
for sure. Yeah.
Isn't that an August thing? Didn't they say something about August in there?
They
Yes.
they
I
did.
do now.
They said something. Yeah.
And they said something
then-
about Steve too. They were like,
Yes.
Yeah.
I
What
remember.
if-
Yeah, that's what I saw. Like they tagged you, and I saw like the original one about something in August.
Yeah. And they made some joke about
yeah
a Shinar and a Malkier and a
yeah. And I was like, is this a
And a
Tam joke?
maiden.
Because like this is a new one on me.
yeah.
Here's the post on 4th of July. Flickr this August. Something is coming for Wheel of Time fans. Flickr. Stay tuned to find out more. August.
do you want to share that? I can stop sharing the screen if you want to
I
show
mean, they're so it's never happening, is what you're saying.
it.
There we go. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Very mysterious.
And there
Yeah.
was here's the Steve one. What if we know who Steve was? And then there we go. They tagged you after that, didn't they?
Yeah. I mean, I would die if somebody actually knew who Steve was. I mean, this has to be like a new something, some kind of
I don't know.
podcast or something.
Just you all talking about August made me think that, and I was just like, huh.
What is the Flickerverse show?
No
don't know.
idea.
We don't know.
It's a mystery.
I understand. So it's like some teaser thing.
Yes.
think so.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Coming
Yeah.
soon,
August.
Anyway,
August.
sorry. We said August, and then that just popped into my head there. So sorry, folks.
All right. Tier time. Tier
Yes, let's
time.
get back to
But
the
who is our first candidate?
All right.
Oh, seriously, my camera is. Oh my god.
Poor Rob.
It's okay. You can just be a disembodied voice.
Yeah, just be
we
a
still like
chibi.
you.
Yeah.
Just be a chibi. You're adorable.
Thank
Chibi
you.
is very cute. Chibi Rob. All right, so I have a lot. As I mentioned, we have pretty much every character. So I believe they might be in order, alphabetical. No, they're not. They're not. Okay.
Oh, this is
So
gonna be
we
a long show,
have-
folks.
We've got Eludra, Bail Doman, Bella. I think Mandarb and Pips were nominated as
Just
well.
throw someone up there and we will
Yes.
start debating.
Stick
All right,
them with your spear.
Let's go with my girl Fail. Where are we going to put her?
I'd say maybe start out between Fardar, Smai, and Blacksmith. I don't know if you can do it between.
No, you
Okay,
can't. But you
yeah.
can you can rank them.
The roof
within each
mistress
category.
immediately hates the rules.
You can put her you can put her at the top of
Give
the
it
Fardari.
Bullshit.
Okay, so explain your reasoning. Let's hear it, Leigh-A.
Well, she's obviously besties with Bain&Chiad, and I trust Bain&Chiad's choices of choosing an allegiance to a Wetlander. So they actually, and the more and more I think about it, I probably would put her up with Blacksmith. These two amazing warriors decide to not follow the potential Kara Karn and do what all the other Aiel, and they see so much in Fail, her character, her personality, that they go on a completely different path than the entire rest of their culture.
Mhm.
And not only do they do that, but then they continually stick with her. They continually bend and break the rules that and we all know that Fardar Smai, like, they have rules above the Aiel rules. They hold themselves to a much higher standard. So they bend, even break many of those rules for Aiel because they're like near sisters, almost to the level of first sisters with her. So you have to trust that. You have to trust their judgment. That is my reasoning.
Well reasoned.
Yeah.
I do think she needs to have points deducted for the Aiel. Because she didn't just tell all those like crazy tree killers to just like go to the threefold land and figure it out. She adopts them and like kind of takes them on under her wing and lets them continue being posers. So I struggle with putting her as high as a blacksmith.
Yeah.
Because of it's very it's almost like she's incurred a lot of toll for not for taking on that and thinking that she would be able to mentor them, people who were trying to be Fardaris Mai.
But Brian says she gets points for marrying a snack.
Right, see, I take away a few points just for how she treated that snack sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say poor communication.
She learned though. She got better.
Yeah, she did improve over
I also take away points for having the poor judgment to choose that particular kind of snack.
I was gonna just say poor communication. Like minus points for not clearly stating what you want.
Bad taste.
Yes.
I'm comfortable with Fardaris Mai as a compromise, I think.
Yeah.
I am too.
I agree.
All right.
Pick
someone
we are
else.
unanimous. Okay. Why don't we each pick one? Shelly, you should pick the next one.
Can I see the list?
Yep.
Ooh, let's pick my girl Nynaeve.
Yeah, let's do it. Where are you?
Shut
Zoe?
it.
Wow, I didn't know you didn't like Nynaeve.
So you're honoring her with the highest honor. Is that what you're doing over there, Rob?
Nynaeve is a fucking wise one.
Okay, we are very polarized here on this one.
I will say.
I was joking about the shadow.
I mean, it's fair. She's a polarizing character, right? Like, a lot of people don't like her because, early in the books, I think she very much reflects the society she was raised in earlier in the books. Like, when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. She walks around thumping people because no one's ever taught her kind of other ways of authority. But like many wise ones, over time, she learns how to wield authority in different ways, when to kind of have to submit, when to kind of have to stand up for herself. Heals, channels the one power, which wise ones will always do. Like, if a woman channels the one power in the Aiel, she's going to have to become a wise one, so she knows how to control it. Yeah, I think she's a wise one. And I mean, she does get very wise. I still think about that time when she talks about what actually is justice and versus just punishment or revenge. And I think that's a very wise way to see the world.
Yeah.
And she's a wisdom, which is kind of just like a wise one, but adjective, I guess, a noun.
A wisdom one.
A wisdom one.
So I have a point of clarification. So are we considering the end of the book characters or the last time that we see them, not just like those specific moments in time? So we're considering the character in the totality?
You know what? I'd say let's count their arc, because I think characters who learn, which is very Aiel, to learn from your mistakes and improve over time, would get a higher ranking than characters, Gawain, who start out awesome and then somehow become shit over time.
Okay, so we're kind of judging where they are at their last moments in the book, but based off of how they develop. Okay, cool. That makes things easier.
Okay. All right. Does anybody disagree with Nynaeve as a wise one?
I really can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Especially considering the entirety of her arc. Yeah.
Yeah. I just keep thinking about how she uses her herbs. She doesn't. It reminds me of
in the
how the
last
Aiel.
battle?
everything has a use, right? That's why we don't use swords. And I think Nynaeve in the same way is like, I'm not just going to use the one power to use the one power. I'm going to use other tools that I have and things that I know and my knowledge and my herbs. And that's
she's
like
almost
extremely Aiel.
able to save Alana during the last battle for that specific reason. Like, she has learned enough that she doesn't.
Oh
like,
my
she
god!
does
I forgot about that scene. It's so good.
she doesn't have access to the power, so she literally is like sewing up and shoving herbs in Alana's mouth trying to save her. And then Morden's a dick and kills Alana anyways. But sorry, I just what
a dick.
A memory of the light the other day, and I was just like, every time it is such a roller coaster. And we will continue the game. Next character.
All right, Leigh-A, you can pick the next one.
Oh god damn it! Let's go with who's the red coated person next to Suan, between Suan and is that Bella?
That is Satel Anan.
Let's do Satel Anan.
Oh okay. Yeah, let's do her.
Okay, we'll do her. We'll do her good.
Yeah, we will.
I want to do you Satel.
I would say blacksmith, at least.
Okay.
Why would you say that?
I've already given. Does anybody else? Because I know I've already said.
You just placed her. You have to justify it.
Okay. So she's actually extremely consistent throughout the book. So having been a former Aes Sedai, getting burned out, she has found that one thing in life that is able to allow her to still carry on and not allow the burden of being burned out to consume her and kill her ultimately. She is also, she's very witty and quick-minded, is able to adapt to situations. She's not judgmental. Like, she just sees things the way they are. She calls a spade a fucking spade, and you can't bullshit her. So that's why I say at least blacksmith, maybe even wise one. Like, I'd be willing to, depending on how many people if elevate her to wise one if we don't have many more wise ones. But I want to reserve the wise one spots.
I want to push back a little bit on the judgmental part. I mean, she is very consistent. She is badass. But she did also, like, not believe Nynaeve and Elaine, right?
But why would she? I mean, the vast majority of Aes Sedai did not consider Nynaeve nor Elaine Aes Sedai, even after Egwene raised them.
Sure, yeah, but if people are telling you their truth, right? And you cannot distinguish between someone who's bullshitting and someone who's earnestly communicating something to you that is unique and challenges your expectations, you have that choice, right? You have the choice of like listening to a person and believing them, or being dismissive because you are judging them. And she judged them and put them in a ridiculous situation because
she made a judgment call, but then when she realized that, she did turn around and start treating with them with the proper deference once she realized her mistake. Like, wise ones are allowed to make don't tell the wise ones this, but they're allowed to make mistakes and then they own up to it.
They just choose not to make mistakes.
Publicly. They publicly do not acknowledge them.
I think I'm content with blacksmith. I'm just not sure about the wise one.
Yeah, I agree. I think blacksmith is fine. I kind of get the vibe that even when she was Aes Sedai, she wasn't like, I need to be in charge of everything. I very much got the vibe where she's like, this is like my wheelhouse. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it great. But this is my bit. This is my section. And I'm going to go. And people want to come to me for advice or want to riff some ideas or whatever. I'm happy to do that. Like, you know, if I need to take charge of a certain thing, fine. But overall, like, I'm going to be here. This is my place. This is my spot. And I'm going to excel at it. But this is where I'm going to be. And I'm not going to be anything more. So I think blacksmith is a good fit for that.
I mean, she's a survivor, but she's not necessarily a hero, I guess is where I'm.
She's not a leader.
Kind of
She's not like one of the lead. Okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're keeping blacksmith then.
Yeah, and I mean,
Okay.
maybe as we like tier people later, we'll be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Promote.
She might be a lower end blacksmith, maybe
Yeah.
higher end Vardar Ismar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mel, do you want to choose next?
I sure do. Who's the person to the right of Catswain in the armor?
That's Barrelane.
No,
Oh,
in
no,
the
armor. That's
To the right.
that's Daddy Davram.
Oh, let's do Daddy Davram.
I'll gladly do Daddy Davram.
I don't want to do
I
Daddy.
mean, I'll do Daddy
You need
Davram also.
Daddy.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
can all share.
Okay, a spanking advocate, so he loses points for that.
Consensual spanking.
However, a man who has learned from his relationships on how to be a supportive spouse in an equal relationship. Very Aiel.
If we had a clan chief category, it'd be good here. But
I mean, he's very much a Wetlander-ish Ruark, but not quite as Aiel about it. More Wetlander about it.
He's not quite as stoic.
And he likes horses a lot. So I kind of want to leave him in the stone dog category.
I mean, for a Wetlander, that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
It is,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the category underneath that song is Wetlander. So I mean, like we're elevating him a few ticks.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. I'm cool with Stone Dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
My only argument for Vardar Ismai might be that he is a little bit nuts, especially in the way he treats Rand.
Yeah.
So I like the parallel there, but I think all the reasons you mentioned, Mel, put him just down in the Stone Dog category.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Maybe
mean,
maybe he's one of the higher ones on Stone Dog, and if we need to balance him out, we could potentially move him up.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
we're not married to this. It's a work in progress.
This is true.
It's too short for Stone Dog.
Nice one, Patrick.
All of the short Aiel have to be stone dogs. It's the only category they're allowed into. So
Okay. Rob, do you want to pick the next one?
Yeah, I want to go with Tom.
Tom. I'm wearing my Tom Fucks t-shirt tonight, y'all. I love Tom.
Nice.
I want to put Tom in the Shido category.
Wow.
Honored.
Yeah,
My
Full
category is
why?
going to be amazing.
yeah, yep. Okay,
State your
so
case.
Tom has a history of playing in politics, being an assassin. He has a very gray moral compass. Like, you know, sometimes he's like, I will, you know, do things that aren't quite right because, you know, I've decided this needs to happen or that needs to happen. You know, and I'm like, you know what? He's not saying he's not like bottom, you know, he's not evil or anything. He has good intentions, but, you know, he does the wrong things sometimes, you know. He'll go off and get drunk for days because he's had a, you know, obviously a horrible situation happen with someone he cared about. But, you know, like, I don't know. I just think, I think Shido fits him.
So you're saying that his unwillingness or inability to like address and come to terms with his past trauma doesn't rank him high enough in the Aiel's mindset.
No, I that was just one of multiple reasons. Like, you know, I think there's enough reasons that he's just further down the scale.
Yeah, I'm with you there. There is like a lack of emotional maturity compared to Aiel.
Yeah,
That is similar to some other Aiel who might be in the Shido category.
Who might not deal with past trauma well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's still good. He's still, at the end of the day, like he's still above a Wetlander. He's not, we've ranked him as, the second tier up. But, I just think there's enough moral grayness in his character and his choices that, he shouldn't be that high up on the chart.
So I would, and this is more of a question than a statement, is the choices he's making, I always feel like, regardless of how we view them, he always views them as being for the right reason. So him assassinating, oh God, what's Morgase's first husband's name?
The king guy.
The king guy.
Yeah. Him assassinating
Tarangel? Is that who you're going for?
Sure, yeah, that works. That's for good reasons, and it's not just because he's got a crush on Morgase. It's like he's like backplotting and doing all these things that it has a potential assassination plot for Morgase. So he's really doing it for the betterment of the realm, because Morgase not being there is bad. He's like him going off and obviously Dina getting murdered was bad, but him going and assassinating Barthanes is for a good reason. So I feel like he does these things.
Whether his girlfriend got killed.
Also, Barthanes is just a fucker.
But I mean,
and then accidentally starting an entire civil war, that was just a byproduct.
Are you saying it's very Aiel to assassinate? It's very Aiel to use assassination as a reaction to a situation?
No,
but we would start a blood feud and go raid.
Right, but
we
that's
would
not
start
that's
a blood
not
feud and go raid.
is it?
But he is a single
Aiel
individual. He doesn't have we Aiel. We act in a team, and I guess that's a downside to what I'm saying is he does feel like he's this individual. He doesn't work with a team, even though he does it for good reason. So we work as teams and units. So I just talked myself out of it.
Yeah, I think it's hard because I can't separate my love for Tom from this, but I like all of the reasons given so far make sense. And I think someone in chat talked about him being drunk for days. Like he's morally gray, and I think
Rob.
I love him. In my heart, he ranks as S tier.
Tom is great.
But here,
Well, and the Shido in Winter's Heart and whatever the book is after, they're drunk for days, so that does fit very well. So we could go with that.
I also think the chat might have to let go of this being a consistent scheme, because I mean, it's sometimes we're just going to go with our hearts.
Listen, y'all, if you want science, this is not the channel for you.
Thank you, Shelley.
There's no randomized controlled groups here. This is guts and good arguments.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go next, and I'm going to submit that Eludra is a blacksmith.
I agree without hearing any arguments.
100%.
Do we even need any?
No.
I mean, go ahead and give it just for the sake of consistency.
A woman who is a master at her trade and continues the chapter even after everything else has dissolved, and then goes on to make this invention that turns the tables of the last battle. I think there's a lot of G in that, and being a tradesperson also, protect her at all costs. So she's not necessarily someone you would defer to all the time as you would with a wise one, but she's so honorable that she's almost sacred in a way, and you would want to protect her and let her keep doing what she's doing because it's so important.
She also doesn't take shit. When Matt's do you really need all this? And she's like, do you want things to go boom? Yes, I need all of this. Yes, I need every bell foundry. I need every ounce of bat guano. I need all of it.
Yeah.
Melt down every piece of metal in the entire Randland and give it to me. And then we're good to go.
Yeah.
And she also likes kissing Matt. So
Yep.
Good taste in my book.
Yeah. She also likes messing with Matt. Good taste in my book.
Yeah.
Because it's just so easy. She just knows how to press his buttons.
This is true. All right.
I know how to press his buttons.
Yeah.
So I think we're going back to Shelly.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Who we got on here? Let's pick Brigitta.
Yeah, let's do it.
Brigitta's a far as mine, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she ever wanted to be a leader. Like, if we think about how, when she was made general in Camelin, she just had no interest in it. She was angry the whole time. She's always got her sister's backs. The girl can shoot. The girl can drink. The girl has excellent taste in men.
Wait, no, she's got terrible taste in men.
No, she's great taste in men.
She's got terrible taste in men.
She...
Sorry, continue,
To
Shelly.
each her own. To
Yep.
each her own.
But yeah, I think, I just think she's a far Darzmai. I think that's a perfect place to put her. I think had she been born in Aiel, she would have whetted the spear in a second. I think, she's a great fighter. She's so loyal. That's my argument. And she can drink. Did I say that?
Wins for me. I'm down.
Yeah. I'd guard her back in a raid any day.
Yeah.
So would she be higher or lower on the Far Darzmai than Fael? Like, if we wanted to eventually adjust characters.
I put her higher. I don't know why. I just did.
Okay.
Me too.
But Brian brings up a good point, though. What's the difference between Brigitta's drinking and Tom's drinking?
Brigitta's drinking is party drinking, celebratory drinking. Hey, we just want to raid drinking.
Not pity party drinking.
Yeah, not
So Tom really only does that. Okay.
17 times.
Blackout.
Really
drunk.
only after Dina is assassinated and he does the whole Barthanes assassination, and then he goes off on the drinking binge. That is the one instance, and it's very early in the books where he does the pity party drinking, and then he finds Matt. Matt knocks the shit out of him, hauls him onto a boat, sobers him up. He realizes he does still have a purpose in life, and then gets his shit together after that and does not again have a pity party. So he will drink afterwards. He definitely he does get drunk, but it's with a purpose. He goes out to the towns to do his whole Bard Gleam and stuff. So there's only the one we see it once in the books. It is a protracted period, timeline wise, but it's early on. So,
I mean, I'm also perfectly happy having a double standard. It's
No,
And that's why you're at the top.
That's right.
like you say, Brigitta is, drinking socially. She's not drinking to excess and out of control.
I do have to correct myself because as she loses her memories of Guidal Kane, I think she does drink to forget that a little bit. But like I said, double standard. I'm okay with that.
Okay, next up.
Okay, Leigh-A.
Oh shit. So I did choose somebody, and then I forgot who I was going to choose. Innkeeper dude from
Basil Gill?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for giving me the words.
Aw,
Yes.
Basil.
Basil Gill.
Aw.
Where are we going to put Basil?
I
Good old Basil.
will say Stone Dog.
Stone Dog.
Because he is always well intentioned, and he's just kind of. I always envision him being the comical relief. He's just kind of there in his outsized armor, being like, "I am going to help protect Margase," and then he's like, "Dur, dur, 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 dur."
He definitely has a Stone Dog level of confidence, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, and he's very good at the tasks that he's given, so he's a very competent person. He is definitely never going to be in charge of things. He's a very kind soul. So he does, I feel like Stone Dog is a very good niche for him. So, because he's, good at what he does, which is a little derpy. So he fits his,
Derpy.
I want to call Gall Derpy from
He
now
is
on.
Derpy.
He's a derpy himbo.
Yes! Yeah. Very derpy. You know what I mean? Go along and derpity derp derp derp.
Oh my god, I can't wait until
Stone
we get
derps.
the broadcasting, and then we need to do like a goal special, and we just like I'll get like a derp sound effect or something.
Stone derps.
We just end the golf quotes and derp.
Derp, 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 derp.
Oh man, I love it.
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
end,
it
we'll end
fits
that
very
episode.
well.
We'll end the episode. May you always find love, water, and derp.
Aw.
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 Bain&Chiad and chat stone derps.
Yeah, that's a thing now, everyone. That is a thing. We need a stone derp thumbnail too.
Yes, that will be the next little one for a membership on the
Where's
channel.
my
I'll make a
cast
stone derp.
iron fan? I need to fan my face.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
Mel, who do you want to rank?
Let's see. Let's take Bella.
Okay, yeah, let's do a
I
Bella.
mean, we're gonna talk about a horse. That's
Yeah.
weird. At least we're not riding her.
That's so Shido of you to talk about the horse.
Gotta see a girl about a horse.
Thank
Where would you like to put Bella?
Okay. Don't get mad, but I'm gonna put her at Dot Song. Which I would like to re-emphasize that this is one step above Wetlander. So she is Yeah. So Bella, as much as I love the lore of Bella, I feel like Bella's lack of like agency in general does not necessarily make her a very good Aiel, because I don't necessarily think that Bella, except for potentially one like godlike moment at the very end, is making the choices that she's making. She's just like reliable and there and happens to be along for an adventure and like succeeds by just like not getting killed. And I feel like being better at not dying is probably like the lowest requirement of being an Aiel.
That's so funny because I was going to put her at Fardara's Mine.
Okay.
Ooh, I wonder.
Tell me why.
For all the same reasons that I put Brigitta there, basically. I don't know. To me, she's almost like a Tigraine type character, right? Like she had to learn. You know, originally she was just a draft horse, and then all of a sudden she's getting ridden on this like massive ride through the night. She's got people's backs.
But she had to get like refreshed a million times. Like they had to use the one part to keep her going.
So did all the Emmons Field 5 too. Like anyone on that kind of run would need a refreshing if they could.
Yeah, but if you're looking like comparing like her trajectory to like Nynaeve's trajectory, like it's not even on the same arc.
Well, but I will say that it is consistently remarked that while most people would pass her over as just a draft horse, the people who really know the horse flesh are like, oh, this is a sturdy, reliable, consistent horse. And she almost has tavern qualities of being in the right place at the right time for the right person. So the fact that she is there for Suwon, who is the worst horse rider in the entirety
because she got
of
left in the stables.
But
in
it's like
the tower.
But it's a tavern style quality. Like,
she was there, and she was a horse that nobody else owned. And so she got pulled out of the stable.
Do we need to pull chat on this one?
Bella would have gone up in the ranks if Bella had somehow made Swan a better rider, which she did not do. She did not. She did not. No.
Marginally better. Marginally better.
Again,
So,
she doesn't affect others. She doesn't, you know.
All right, I agree this should be a chat poll. It sounds
Okay,
like
so we have
enough
Sang.
position.
Am I just doing the Sang and the 4 levels up to Fardara's Mai?
I was going to say Stone Dog, but...
Okay, so do we agree she's no higher than Fardara's Mai, though?
Yeah, that's
Correct.
the top.
Okay, yeah, so just the bottom 4. Chat can choose.
All right.
Choose for us, chat.
Help us, chat.
Help us, chat.
You're our only hope.
Are you putting August as an answer again?
No, because I only have 4 options I can add. So
I like. Don't get me wrong. I love Bella. I love the like meta lore of Bella, but her actual actions.
Derp dog.
Derp tank.
I don't know. I think Derp Dog might be better than Stone Derps.
yeah, I have to
Yeah.
thank who put that one in chat. Derek. Hashtag Dogs.
That's my
Way to
coworker.
Thank you, Derek.
Oh,
Way to go,
thank you,
Derek.
Derek.
Oh, hi,
Welcome.
I recruited. Welcome to the.
Yay! Welcome.
I just want to change so many of these names to Derp now. Derp Stang. Shy Derp. Or Derp.
Hi, Derp.
Shy Derp.
Shy
Derp is
Derp.
my.
Aw, that makes us seem kind of sweet.
The my God, what are some of the others?
Derp Smith.
Derp Smith.
Derp Smith, yeah. Derp hands for
Yeah.
knife hands. I'm trying to think of just
Oh,
the
yeah.
other, like, Derp mistress instead
Yeah.
of roof mistress. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't. I mean, Aiel
Aiel are
values
not
and
derps.
Bella are not the same, and I just can't. I can't give her anything higher. I just can't.
Well,
fair.
we'll let
Because it's Aiel. It's like we're ranking Aiel values, not how much we love them or all of that stuff.
True. It's true.
This is true.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to separate your love for them from
Yeah.
the Aiel.
I had it easy with Nynaeve in that she is awesome and I love her.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So
right.
should we go to the next person and then?
Yeah, we'll go to the next one. We'll let chat continue to vote. Only about
Okay.
That's rough.
2/3 of you voted. So can we scroll down to the options?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go with. Let's have. Oh, by the way, I forgot the earlier poll about Rand. What was the answer for that?
I don't know.
I feel like Rand was a no, to be honest. Now that I've said that. So let's do Gawain.
There is no Gawain.
There's no Gawain in there.
There's no
so
Gawain.
Galad then. Sorry.
Galad, yes. Galad
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nominated. Gawain was not, for
Okay.
some reason.
Because he can't even. He's
No,
like
but
below
everybody
the scale.
knows. Yeah. That, like,
Okay.
He doesn't even rank Dotson.
Right. He's definitely a Wetlander.
He's definitely a Wetlander.
I don't know. I feel like Stone Dog might be a good fit for Galad. That's
Okay.
just a gut feeling. I don't really have any logic to back that up, and I'd be curious what other people think about that as my initial thoughts.
so I do think he trends towards the positive, especially at the end. Once he meets with Nynaeve and Elaine at Val and Luca's circus with all the chaos that's going on with Massima, he starts to realize that the world is not black and white, and so that starts putting cracks in his foundation. And then once he gets to see Morgase and realize that she's alive and has that conversation with her, and she just kind of shatters his world. He is still very, even at the end of the books, he's still very, I wish people would just see what's right like I do, but I guess I understand why they don't. So I think Stone Dog is a great place for him because he is too rigid in what he believes. But he's definitely not Dotson because he does start to loosen up what he perceives as values, and start seeing the world in color versus black and white. Maybe grayscale. It's not color. He doesn't see color yet. I think it's still grayscale. But
I mean, Julie says he's a himbo, and we did disagree that Gaul is a himbo and he's a Stone Dog. So there's another.
Yeah, and I'm with you there. I'm with you that Galad is also a himbo, but I think even though it's a displaced honor code, it is still an honor code, and the rigidity of it reminds me of how some of my spear sisters, how rigid some of my spear sisters are about their beliefs. So I'm kind of inking him up slightly because he does have a code that he follows and is willing to adapt it in the wetlands because the wetlands are fucking ridiculous. But like, you know, there's something more to the substance of Galad than just the himboness of Basil Gill and Daddy Davram.
Yeah.
I am swayed by that argument, Mel. I would put him at Fardari Smai. I'd put him below Fail, but I think he belongs up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Make the move. And
all right.
I will end the poll that decides what Bella is. And
what is Bella?
Bella is 11% Shido, 11% Datsang, 35% Fardari Smai, 41% a Derp Dog.
Okay. All right. We're going to go with Derp Dog. Do we put her above Daddy Davram and Basil Gill?
No,
or
below.
Below.
Okay.
Below.
Above Basil Gill, below Daddy Davram.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
No.
Only because okay.
All right. Shelly's just had to pop away for a hot second, so but Bain&Chiad, it's your choice, isn't it now?
Right, yes. Okay. I was gonna try to pick the easiest one possible. None of these are easy.
I mean, there's a couple there that stand out automatically as wise ones to me.
Automatically wise ones. Yeah, do you want to say Swan is a wise one?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Not.
I think she is.
You don't think so, Leigh-A?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I think she is.
I'll let Bain&Chiad give her opening arguments, and then I will potentially counter.
So she was a leader for 10 years in the most powerful organization in the Westlands. She was a very feared leader. So she was good at what she did. She's politically savvy.
And she became a
mentor.
leader because of, like, she positioned herself to become a leader because of this quest that she was put on.
Right, right, yes. Which the quest that she's on with Moraine, like, much G for that quest.
For real.
And then when she's stilled, a lot of people would just, like, die and give up hope, but she pushes herself to continue to live and to fight. She finds one thing to live for and she goes for it. And then she becomes a mentor to Egwene, much like the wise ones were as well. So that is why I think she should be a wise one.
So you do have a lot of good points, and I would put her in blacksmith because of all those. But, and the reason I say not a wise one is because in those, like, even though she's given this amazing quest and she executes very well, she is very talented, she is still very narrow-minded. Not narrow-minded, very limited-minded about how to execute things, keeps things a little bit too close hold, which creates the whole breaking of the tower situation because she didn't really look at the actual bigger picture. She was so narrowly focused on those missions. A wise one needs to see those bigger pictures. Then when she gets to Saladar, she is very mobile and on her feet. Like, she is very driven, so she doesn't give in to the potential despair that Stilling gives her. When she gets to Saladar, she does become she still has a very narrow focus, does manipulate and set up the situation where Egwene can become the Amerlin seat, but it takes her a long time to really see Egwene as the Amerlin seat. So she doesn't just, like, surrender to the situation, which wise ones do. Wise ones do have this innate realization of the hierarchy, and given, like, they go, you see them go off and have their little conversation over tea and come back and it's all resolved. She fights that for a long time. And at one point she tells Egwene, "You really are the Amerlin seat." And Egwene looks back at her and is like, "Yeah, what did you think?" So that's why I say blacksmith for it. And then when Egwene's captive in the tower, she goes against Egwene's express wishes, potentially creating catastrophic outcome by rescuing Egwene, ruining all of Egwene's plans. She doesn't trust that Egwene's got it. Not Wise One, blacksmith.
I think you're forgetting that we're evaluating these people across their whole arc.
This is the entirety of her arc. This is getting almost all the way up until the last. These are like days before the last battle.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but even so, like, I still think she gets there.
She doesn't. I don't think after the Egwene's rescue that she does anything redemptive to push her up to Wise One. And again, the rescue of Egwene, where she goes along with Gawain. She sides with Gawain.
All right,
Okay,
now
that-
you're winning
that-
me over. Yeah,
That
okay, now you're
does
winning
have a
me
good
over.
point.
She sides with Gawain against Gareth Bryn.
But
and goes and rescues Egwene against Egwene's express command. Do not come rescue me unless I tell you to.
But I think someone who's given up and dedicated their entire
That's
life.
why she's blacksmith, not Wise One. Blacksmith. I'm not saying she's not song. I'm saying she's not a wise one. She's a blacksmith.
Oof. Should we poll chat?
I'm having a hard time. Did we finish the other poll?
We did.
Yes.
Okay. I'm having a hard time not giving her full deal.
I know,
think
me
she's
too.
just.
Blacksmith is a really good ranking.
I know that you are very
Blacksmith is
emphatic,
a
and I
really good
hear
ranking.
you. I hear you. But other people have some
Chat,
strong
get
opinions.
it right. Vote blacksmith.
Shelly's
Shelley,
back.
no
She has
pressure.
not
Shelly,
expressed.
help us.
I think
Shelley.
we need a tiebreaker
You're a wise
here.
one.
Because I think we have 2 versus 2 on this one.
Yeah.
Do we?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Rob, what do you?
Rob was convinced by the Gawain argument.
Yeah, the Gawain argument kind of got me, so.
Ugh.
I'm polling chat as well.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
I do love Swan.
But
Yeah, I think
Sorry,
she would.
did we ask
I
for a butt?
think the only issue with Swan becoming a wise one is I think she would struggle with the teamwork element of it. Whoa.
but
Someone said butt.
But she
I
learns
think-
to work as a team.
Yeah,
No, she doesn't.
I don't know.
She
This
does
is-
with people who are worthy of being teamworked. She has
But
to deal
wise
with a
ones
lot of
don't
fucking
get the
idiots.
luxury of choosing.
Wise
to work
ones do. They work with other wise
we,
ones.
we ignore dum-dums all the time.
Yeah, wise ones get the luxury of ignoring dum-dums because they are
yeah, so
they
she
actually are
ignored
good
the
at making
dumb
wise
dumminess of
ones who are
dumb
actually
Gawain.
wise. But like Aes and I are not as
sided
good.
with Gawain. She sided with Gawain. I
Well,
mean, seriously, do I need to say more? She sided with Gawain.
I think.
Egwene
there was-
bonded Gawain, so I mean,
Also, she created the biggest lie with Logain. She told Logain disinformation to create this entire rift that Logain almost quit the last battle because of the lies that she told him and convinced him.
just telling you out there, folks, there is 1 vote difference right now.
wow.
There's been 15 votes, and it's not a tie, obviously, because it's
Wow.
15 votes.
Should we just move on to the next character and
We'll just move
let
on to the next
chat
character.
figure out that blacksmith is the correct answer?
There's
people.
22 of you
Blacksmith is
watching
ahead.
right now.
Blacksmith is
I mean,
ahead.
if you
Yeah.
yell loud enough, I'm pretty sure that's the way you're gonna win.
We're going to give it until we finish ranking the next character. There's 6 people watching who haven't voted, apparently. So you can get in and vote, folks, if you're watching. You have time until we finish ranking the next character. Oh, it just went back to 50-50. A single vote can make the difference.
Wow.
Oh, this is why.
Oh,
voting-
no, now it's popped the other direction.
Oh, wow.
There we
Oh
go.
man, this is so stressful.
Mhm.
Wow.
All right, let's
Shelley.
move on.
Shelly, who do you want to rank?
I want to rank Lan.
Man. Your man.
Aw.
A man Lan.
Where are you going to put your man?
Aw, man.
He's like at a minimum Fardar's Mai, probably a blacksmith. I don't think he could be a wise one. He's a bit too nihilistic for it.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But I could definitely, he's competent. I mean, his trade is fighting, unfortunately, with a sword. But, I mean, even without it, I think he'd be pretty darn dangerous. Has people's back, supports Moraine, supports Nynaeve, lifts her up. He's got a good honor code, excellent leader, mentors the kids. Like he's top tier. Like he's Annaline.
Yeah. I'm okay with this. I think this fits.
I'm good with blacksmith.
Yeah, I'm almost inkling towards Fardar's Mai for him, similarly because of the like rigidity of his thinking. He has a code, but it is still like rigid and not as worldly as a wise one level.
But he does.
But he does know his trade very well, so I feel it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna fight it too hard, but he's kind of low blacksmith to me.
Yeah, if he didn't flex, like once he was like going, like Nynaeve dropped him off, and then he was going through the Borderlands, and he gets to Kandor, I believe, and he just sees all the people there, and then he's like, find the golden crane. If he didn't fly the golden crane at that point, then he just like accepts his role. He's like, okay, it's done. We're there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got me.
Okay.
So, blacksmith?
Yeah.
Blacksmith.
Yeah. Okay. And now look. Oh my God.
It's 50-50.
The poll has gone back to 50-50.
Wow.
Can I just pull Roof Mistress rank and be like blacksmith?
Oh no, it just went the other way. It's like hit end.
Mother? Yes! I was gonna say motherfucker, but motherfucker, yes!
21 votes, one snuck in there right at the last moment.
Wow.
In
All
favor
right.
of blacksmith.
All right.
I put her at the top of the blacksmiths.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would agree with that. I would 100% agree with that. Top of the blacksmiths.
Okay.
All right. Maybe we got time
Mel?
for like 2 more, I think. Shall we do 2 more?
Yeah.
2 more? Okay. Well, I know which one we need to say for last.
Yes.
So
Okay.
how about we do Bail Doman?
Okay.
We'd be doing bail.
Doobie.
Do
Let's-
bail. Let's do it.
We could rapid fire a few at the end.
Yeah,
we could. This
and
is
you
true.
just have to, and you can pick one, and you can rank them, and you don't have to justify
No
it.
argument.
Nobody can argue with you. Ooh,
Yeah.
I like
Oh.
this. Okay,
Wow.
so I want to put him at a himbo stone dog level.
Himbo. Okay.
Himbo Beldoman.
Himbo. Okay.
I would agree with that. Totally agree with that.
Do I need to deep dive? You guys feel like?
No, I
like
think
he's
we're good.
pretty good.
That's good. That's good. Where would we rank him? Above Bella? Below Bella?
Above Bella. I mean, obviously, I put Bella at dot song. You're asking the
Well,
wrong person.
Didn't we say the derpy derp innkeeper was the lowest?
Bella's the lowest.
Bella's a horse. Okay. All right. I'll put him between Daddy Dad.
All those people want to ride that horse.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Rob.
All right, we're doing rapid fire. Okay, scroll down. We're gonna put Tam at a blacksmith.
Okay.
Solid choice.
But you can put him anywhere in the blacksmith scale. I think maybe second to last.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
All right. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put. Oh, this is hard. Shelly, go next because I can't.
I've upset Patrick. This is good fun. You're putting Bale above Tom. Yeah.
Sorry, I disagree with Tom's ranking, but that's...
I'm gonna put Tuon as Dutsang.
Yes.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
I would
Nobody's
put her
arguing.
not on the list. Like,
Yeah,
below
she's
that.
kind of a tree killer.
Yeah,
She's
Wetlander.
the worst.
I think in favor of what
Wetlander.
week it is over at the Dusty Wheel, we should also quickly just throw Lanfear up there.
Yeah.
Maybe we put Lanfear at Dasang
Ooh.
as well.
I think no.
I
So
want to put her
Lan-
at Shido.
Lanfear week has swayed me a bit. I would put her at Fardari Smai.
What? No.
She's extremely confident at what she does. She's a bitch.
Very competent.
But she's good. Yeah.
But she's
very
good.
competent about
Okay.
it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. Fine.
Okay, but we're rapid firing. We can't question them.
This
okay.
is true. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's next?
Shelly
Leigh-A?
went. I went Leigh-A. Yeah.
I would say Mir and Alvear as Fardari Smai.
Okay.
All right.
Ah, it's Stone Dog Fardari Smai. That
Um.
was really loud.
Okay. Mel.
Melindhra.
Do we have Barrelane on there? Is that the first one?
The bustily.
Yes, that is Barreling.
Boobily, bustily, bopping
the
around.
one who boobily boobing.
Mhm.
I want to put Barrelane at Stone Dog
Okay.
Yeah.
because
Any
she's a
particular place?
shimbo.
Shimbo.
I'm gonna put her under Daddy.
No, she's not. I actually love Barrelane a lot. I would put her at the top. Top. She wants to top all the Stone Dogs. Let her top
Yes,
them.
she does.
All right.
Okay.
Anyone else got another rapid fire one?
I mean, I think we were just going to go through. Isn't it your turn? Then Bain&Chiad's Rob?
Okay. Let's put. I want to say Alana as a Fardari Smai.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh wow!
Bold choice.
Ooh. Bold.
Any particular
This is
place?
bold.
That is really low.
I can't let anybody go above Fail, so.
But I'm also
Actually, able to
influenced.
be to top everybody.
Sadly, I'm very influenced by the fact that you've got Show Alana picture there as well. So
Yes.
So actually, no, bump it to Stone Dog actually, because now I was influenced by Show, and it should be
Okay.
book. So yeah, bump it to Stone Dog.
Okay. I'm gonna put Catswain as Shido.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Who's the lady in the armor?
That is Eggianan.
Eggianan.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
All right, I'm gonna put Eggianan. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. My gut is saying Shido.
What?
Really?
Hey.
Yep.
I know. I just said I was like expressing something. I'm not arguing.
Why does it say evidence now?
I don't know. I think I.
That's weird.
Because you need to give evidence.
Yeah, you need to give evidence.
Okay, Leia.
So who
Pick
are
one
the
you don't
two
want to be
people
questioned.
to the right of Turok?
I don't have
The-
Turok.
Oh, wait,
This is Elias, Gary Beetle, and
Oh,
then
that's Elias.
this is Rodel Iturralde,
Ooh.
and Hadnan Kadir.
Oh, Kadir is a fucking that song.
Kadir's Dasang, yeah.
That's easy.
That was, yeah.
No one's gonna argue with me on that one.
Is he better than Tuan or not?
Lower.
Better.
No.
Everyone is better than Tuan.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
So much
Rodel-
work. My choice.
Rodell's got to be a wise one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is that what you're doing, Mel? Rodel is the wise one?
Put him out wise one. He's a wise one. Love him. Love his star face and everything. Get him
He's
up
not
there.
better than Nynaeve, though. Nynaeve.
No, he is not better than Nynaeve.
Okay. Rob?
I want to put. Oh fuck! I want to put Varen as Shido. Because I don't think the ends justify the means, but she did have honorable intentions.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Okay.
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 Oh.
Who's the first one?
I thought that was
that's Dira Bashir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow. People
Yeah.
need to do better fan art of this woman because she deserves better than
I
that.
know she does. She really does.
All right. You're gonna-
Chat is just losing their mind this right now.
I know they hate us. They hate
Keep
us.
going, keep going, keep going. This is
They're
fun.
gonna hate me even more. I'm gonna put Dira at Shido.
Yep,
Okay.
I
I'm
was the
so
same.
excited. Shido level's amazing.
There's a lot of badass people in the Shido level. I'm not gonna lie. I know, Mel, you were very upset with Shido being on this board, but
Okay, Grace, go for it.
I'm gonna put Elias as top tier Fardari Smai.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
I respect that.
Love it. Love it. Good choice.
Okay.
Mel.
Liana is a wise one.
fuck yes. I especially.
Oh, you're not going to
associate
argue
with
this
her.
time.
No, because you guys on the light work fan cast me as Liana, so I'm totally fine with that.
you can't say you're not a wise one.
I can't. I can't complain about that.
Okay.
I was like, thanks me nothing.
Sorry, Pavara.
This is too much fun.
Everybody
I'm so
hates us
sorry.
so
We're
much.
torturing all of them.
Good. Let him. Eat your pain. We feed on it.
Yes, we
Yes,
need
we
that.
do. We love it.
Go,
Okay,
go.
who's the guy in the little red outfit, like holding something, and he's got like a sword?
Chelvanen. Oh,
No,
no,
no.
Talmanes.
That's Talmanes.
What?
Wise one, hardcore wise one.
Yes! Put him up there.
Dreadbane.
Yes, Dreadbane has to be a wise one. He can't always be a wise one, but he is a wise one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Bold choices.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Mandarb with Lan as a blacksmith because they're
Aw.
a package deal. So
They are packaged.
Yeah.
But let him
Yeah.
top Lan.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want
yeah.
Mandarb?
Let him
For
get
once.
land for once, yeah.
Finally.
behind every butt rock is a butt horse.
Oh my God.
I love Pavara right now. How is Liane a wise one, but Swan isn't?
Sorry.
Because reasons.
We're not sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's this dude in the black t-shirt?
Steve.
That's Steve.
He's the last one.
He's the
We
last
need to
one.
save him for
Oh,
last.
okay. He's
Yeah.
the last one.
This is the black and white drawing is Tenobia, and the
Oh.
red Aja is Galena.
Oh, Galena. That's saying.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Fuck that bitch, yeah.
Over to on.
Really?
Yes.
Mel has some bias here, I think.
That's why we're ranking
you,
it
Jerry.
and not Wetlanders.
Thank you, Jerry. Jerry
Thank you,
loves
Jerry.
us.
I
All
love
of
you too, Jerry.
Thank you,
All right,
Jerry.
You
so
have to-
I might be controversial and call Loyal a stone dog.
I'm totally down for that.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, he's doing
Oh, okay.
He's
Cool.
also a himbo derpy boy.
I hear his ears are marvelous.
Mhm.
I have to put him
I
at the
just
top
wanna,
of the stone dogs, though.
Yeah, he tops the other stone dogs. This is
He's
for sure,
also
yeah.
tall. So
Yes. Yeah.
he towers over them.
True.
Okay. All right. So we've
Um,
got Pips, Tenobia, Chelvanen, and Steve left.
Oh.
I mean, I have one for Chelvanen.
Okay.
I think he should be Datsang.
Oh,
He's a
really?
horse. He's a horse thief. He is like sneakiest. Like
But
yeah.
he's an
just-
arc, but
But he
the arc
It
is
works
the
for the
arc.
light, though.
Hey, no arguing.
Or you
No,
Rob says
it's
that
fine.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. I'll put him
Let's
at the top.
torture the
then.
chat.
Yeah.
You guys can all tell Rob how he's wrong later in
Yeah.
Okay.
Twitter.
I
Put it in the
Also,
comments below
Discord,
later how you're
comments
like, I
below.
can't believe you put this person here.
I
Come
want to put
at me,
Pips
people. Come at me.
at Stone Dog
Okay.
Really? Okay, fair.
With
All right.
Bella.
with
Bella.
I'm
Bella.
going to put him lower than Bella.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does Pips
Well,
really do?
I want him higher than Bella because
Because Matt. Okay.
because Bella's Datsang and I'm not fight. I'm
Oh,
you
right.
know.
Okay. All right. Shelly, Leigh-A, any thoughts on Tenobia?
Tenobia?
Shido. High five.
A low Shido though, surely.
Low Shido. Definitely
Yeah.
low Shido.
Okay, Steve, y'all, where are we putting Steve?
That's saying just for pissing us off so much.
No.
Yes.
No, I love Steve.
It's Steve
Oh,
because you
I was
can
gonna go
never
the
find
opposite.
him. He's the best at hiding. He gets bonus points for that.
Fardari Smai? Good at hiding.
Blacksmith.
For that. Like he is just
No, not a
He's
blacksmith.
sacred and
Blacksmith.
untouchable. He is sacred
No.
and untouchable.
He's secret, sacred, and untouchable, which is
Or,
blacksmith level.
or is
What
he
about
with
that
Nakomi where
couch
he's
bit?
off the entire chart because he is just so
That
like he's an
couch bit was
avatar.
amazing.
He's an avatar of
Couch dance. Mm-hmm.
The couch dance was art.
Everything. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I mean, like so he's not even on the charts.
Because he's dedicated to his craft, and his craft is crazy, weird ass dancing, and also really good at hiding. So,
Okay.
blacksmith.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
all right,
using
you've actually said
blacksmith. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
bottom.
that. Yeah. Bottom blacksmith.
All right.
He actually ended
is
up
our
with like
chart,
a good
everybody.
statistical distribution.
All right.
If you
Wow,
think
look
about
at
it.
that.
There.
Yes.
Good job, everybody. We did really good.
We did
This
good.
is our
This is the
scientific chart with,
yeah.
like,
These
really
are the
clear
right
polls.
answers.
All of them. Yep. We're going to put this into
Put a nice bell curve on this.
the Encyclopedia Watt so that everyone can use it as
Yes,
a
this is the
reference from here
official-
forward.
As
Yep.
an Aiel talk show, this is the official ranking of
Yeah.
Wetlanders.
Yes.
Yep. It is unchangeable now.
Yeah.
Forever.
This is canon.
I'm gonna
Just
carve it in.
created canon tonight, you guys.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
carve it in
ramen rattle for
stone.
us.
Yay! This was a lot of fun. I really it's been a long time since we did a tier listing, and this was a lot of fun. I always enjoy doing the rapid fire stuff as well. When we spent too long doing this, we should do a rapid fire thing now.
Yes.
I just
That was
really
fun.
enjoyed the chat is so witty and so smart that it was really fun just to torture them.
Agreed. I like when chat gets mad at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're watching back later, folks, I'm sure you've got thoughts on oh my god, I can't. Like for example, what was it like? Iris, there we go, Iris. All that fighting about Bella, and they just toss Pips right up there.
Bella paved the way. She was brave and went first.
Yeah.
It's precedence. You create
still got
precedence. And
And Kev says that Kevin Angus was like, "This is a planned bit." No, Kev, this was all improv.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
our
I see
heart,
that.
buddy. This is our
the
heart.
only
Thank you
planning
for
was that we
thinking that
asked,
we're clever enough to have planned it.
the
Hey,
only
I
planning
know,
was
right?
asking you guys our teams. That was the only planning we did for this.
This is
And then
true.
James got set up the tier list.
Don't
That's
give away our secrets.
So, folks, thank you for watching. Thank you if you're here live in chat. Thank you if you're watching back later. I seriously want to know your thoughts about some of the rankings. Like, go and throw them in the comments afterwards, or if you're watching back later. Like, I'm down. You want to debate it in comment section? I'm up. I've got tomorrow off. Like, I will fight you in chat. Like, bring it on. You know.
I will
It's-
take a screenshot and I'll post it on Twitter too, so y'all can
Yeah.
Oh damn! There's going to be some alt text on that.
see it. It's all right.
It'll be fine.
This is true. So yeah, thank you so much, folks. It's going to be fun. Next week's going to be weird because a couple of Roof Mistress Leigh-A and Bain&Chiad are off to WhatCon. So it'll be myself, One Shelly, and Melindhra. I'm sure Leigh-A and Bain&Chiad will report for us from WhatCon, tell us all the shenanigans the week after, but you'll have to do that when I'm not there because I'll be traveling. So it's going to be a crazy couple of weeks, folks. But and then like the week after that, no. Then oh god, Michael, it's 2 weeks till San Diego Comic Con. So
Yep,
yeah,
only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be nuts.
Gonna be nuts.
lots of stuff going on.
Yeah,
There's gonna be so
And,
many butts.
so many butts. I want to round off. Did I know now, One Shelly? I know that you don't do much of the social media, which is totally fine. Did anyone else run off and get a thread account?
No.
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 I like how you say,
There's a lot of people talking about that.
It's a little weird.
So
I'm just kind of waiting for the dust to settle because I
Yeah.
feel like people are going to various platforms and doing things, and just like I want to see what happens before I barely have time to like Twitter and Discord, so
yeah,
Like-
that's fair.
You will have to drag me kicking and screaming from Twitter.
I just want to be where everyone chooses to go.
mhm.
And that means everyone, including our friends who need Twitter because of the disability features.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. It was hilarious. We should do more characters at some point. We should do this again. Rank more Non Aiel. This was.
I have ideas for our next ranking.
Yes.
I love that.
Ooh,
Save it for afterwards. Tell us later.
That sounds good. Well, thank you all for joining us, folks. Enjoy the next couple of weeks of chaos. I'm sure it will happen for those that are going to conventions, those who are able to watch San Diego Comic-Con live and be there in person, and those who, can't. And do remember, folks, that, Malkier Con is coming up. You have, 46 days to get your tickets?
42.
42 days to get your ticket.
Do my fingers.
There we go. 42 days to get your ticket to Malkier Con. That's the physical in-person tickets. Digital tickets will be available up to the convention and through it, obviously, so you can come and join us. Like Jerry, you can come meet Jerry. Jerry is taking the trek, much like Leigh-A and Bain&Chiad, across the ocean and joining us in person. Yeah, come and join us. But if you can't, I totally understand it. Make sure you grab yourself your digital tickets. And until then, folks, may you always find love, water, and derp. Derpy 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 derp derp derp.